Okay, folks, we were actually tying into drunk driver. We drilled into it using a natural language processing application called the Last Keyword Tool, which is a subsidiary product of Kraken or themezoom.com. And I'm not going into the real details. This is the most powerful keyword tool, professional grade keyword tool out there. It's probably the only natural language processing professional grade keyword tool on the market. And so we don't brag and kind of create never-ending sales pages and the rest because we don't need to. But we are going to show you some of the differences. And right now I'm just looking at Wordtracker. We're not here to compete with keyword tools because this is really beyond keyword. You notice that I click the import keywords function, and all you have to do is, I'm trying to show you the Wordtracker free suggestion tool and how they gave us a bunch of terms. I'm going to take these terms, and in the keyword suggestion tool they use dogpile and a few other things, and they're giving you, we're talking about monitoring conversations, and they give you these really long phrases that come through their gateway, I believe, through dogpile. And probably these are related to Ask Jeeves. I'm guessing. I don't know how their processes work because I've never talked to Mike over there and everything. But you can see these are really long. And they're saying things like 59 times Orlando drunk driver accident attorneys were typed into this engines. I believe they're using a multiplier. It's just my opinion. But that's not the real question. The real question is, how can you use natural language processing, cost, and traffic and focus on two questions at the same time, which is both pay-per-click mentality as well as natural search mentality at the same time. Let's find out on this giant list that they gave you with huge sentences, deaths by drunk drivers in Waukesha, Wisconsin. Let's find out how relevant those are to your seed word and import them into Kraken. So all I did was grab these keywords from the Wordtracker free tool. I don't see an export function on the free tool. If I missed it, my bag. I just did a quick. Okay. Then you go over to the you put them all in. Now guys, I'm not saying that these keywords aren't useful. I'm saying that it's very difficult to create decision insurance and a hierarchy of strategy that allows you to swallow your market whole over time with a kind of random, kind of not terribly clear and accurate long sentence phrases. Where's your decision insurance on how many people die from drunk driving? You can make an article on that based off the 198 as a topic for an article, for example. But where would that go in your silo structure? And furthermore, how much is that article really worth to you when you break down the keywords? It contains the seed word drunk driver. So the way that you do that is you take, some of the great ideas that are offered from other tools, and you put them into a natural language processing program. These are huge sentences. We're focusing on the theme drunk driver. We could also focus on drunk driving the rest, but this is simple. You just import. You can see that the pending request for drunk driver to be imported is happening in the last keyword tool, and just wait about 30 seconds and it'll be imported. Now the last keyword tool is one of the most flexible keyword tools in the world as far as adding your own filters rather than taking someone else's word for it after the natural language processing is done. So all you have to do is apply a filter. You can even customize a column if you want. Okay, and you can see which filters are available. And the filter I'm actually going to use is keyword was imported. Just copy that one. Control C. And you can put it right in there and just apply the filter. You can see that this is the current working filter. Save the working filter. And this can save it to your account if you want. We'll just call this imported keywords. You can get more specific if you want, but that's enough. If you want, you can give yourself a long song and dance and name it all kinds of different things. Very sophisticated. It will add it to your filter list. So now that you've got it, imported keywords. And let's go back to the project. And I want to point out to you what Google and our data sources say about all of these words imported. There's very few searches for any of the keywords that came back from the dogpile Wordtracker searches. Furthermore, you can see there's almost no cost or traffic within a transactional intention. With the exception of Mothers Against Drunk Drivers, which is an organization, people killed by drunk drivers, there's a little bit of a few cents worth of cost. Now when we come back, we're going to discuss why this is important and how we just in 30 seconds created a hierarchy of decision.